Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
Versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, I cannot wait.
This is going to be good.
The Indian Mater is here. It's Buzz. This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
I agree. If Buzz is able to defeat Cena tonight, it could catapult him to a whole other level.
None of that matters because I heard Buzz was begging people backstage to teach him submission holds. That sounds more like a man who's going to catapult right into a brick wall.
Headlock takeover. Nice move. Takeover. Big time move. And there's an extremely destructive strike. Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike. Oh, headlock takeover. Wait a minute.
He looks a bit off his game here. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
Jarring.
Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Look at this.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up, and he hits a vicious neck breaker. Things are starting to heat up out here.
What could they possibly be arguing over?
I'm not so sure the body's supposed to absorb that type of impact. And now it's John Cena getting pushed to the limit.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
John Cena with a nice reversal. Now Buzz has Cena in the calf crusher.
A move he obviously learned from AJ Styles.
He did it. Buzz has made John Cena give up to the calf crusher.
I never thought I'd see that happen. Unbelievable.
For everyone who thought Buzz didn't belong in this spot, he proved tonight. Kurt Angle, now he's seen it all tonight.
Despite Triple H's best efforts to impede your progress, you have accomplished amazing things on SmackDown. I've been so impressed that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what all the buzz is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade, sending you to Raw immediately.
Well, I can't believe it, but the Raw GM has spoken. Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I wish I could say good riddance, but we'll be right there with him.
Buzz, I was just doing my line.
There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think, and in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no.
Welcome to another edition of TV's longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miztourage did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz Taraj in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
There's been a ton of chatter on social media about this contest. Up next, it's all about the numbers.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against a tuned group of combatants.
That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz!
Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, do you believe?
Slam an opponent down with authority.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
The shoulders on the mat. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
What an amazing move. Look out, handicap action underway.
Picture perfect drop kick.
It's got to be over now.
And he hits a big-time drop kick.
This will test his mettle for sure.
He got him good there. Close fist.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself, competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Well done. God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark. He's trying to mangle his face here. There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of it.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foolishness.
There it is. The arm drag is going to end this thing. Just an unforgiving slam.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go in against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and a chop block. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges? What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
He might have just ended this.
Nobody comes back from this. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Heavy-duty right hand. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
What a punch.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, but that's even possible.
An impressive strike there. A quick reversal by Curtis Axel.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
So painful. Oh, he's able to reverse it. He's displaying classic offense here. To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
Right to the chest. Warm up the buses. This one's over. There's no recovering from that. Plenty of force behind that strike. The strikes have a little extra on them tonight. Drop kick.
Beautiful. We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years. And one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
goes down hard.
That'll slow Bo Dallas down a bit.
But not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
This kind of offense he's known for.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Picture perfect drop kick. Oh, what a chop block.
That's how you move up the ladder. Cover here.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches.
Look at Bo Dallas, the Bo Dazzler.
This one's over, guys. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, I think this man means...
Here's the cover. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out.
Bo Dallas is in position.
Bed! This one is over.
He goes for the cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
My colleagues may have harsh opinions about Elias's musical talents, but I see Elias as a man who's just born to run all over WWE. I think it's pretty safe to say that this one might get a little ugly, guys. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Up and over with a suplex. A punishing strike. Backbreaker. Ouch. Right to the lower back.
Elias forced to play defense here.
To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Ooh, there's the breaker. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. That packed a punch.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself, competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
missing it.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
One offense Bo Dallas is showing at this point. Now that's how you make a statement.
Gets him with a knee there. Not today.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Doubled over now. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now. Message delivered.
To Corey's point,
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh.
The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's one. There's two. They got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
He lands the strike with great act.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way. For the broken guitar, if you get my drift.
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think you need to actually have visited another continent to be Intercontinental Champion.
We're A-listers. We visit different continents just to go to movie premiere or the hottest new club.
Florida's not a continent, right?
No, I don't think so.
But it's surrounded by water. I thought that's what made something a continent.
No, you're thinking of an isthmus. Hey, you know what? It's none of your business what continents we visited. All I care about is embarrassing you tonight.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths. You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have a real fan favorite against Bo Dallas. The superstar known as Buzz is here.
Making his way to the ring from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 235 pounds, G-Dog.
There's been a lot of coverage on Buzz's falling out with Baron Blade, but less is known about Buzz's other mentor, his father. I do know, however, that Buzz has an old saved voicemail from him that he uses as motivation before his matches.
Saxton, you've been snooping through people's phones again.
No, Buzz...
And accompanied by The Miz from Brooksville, Florida.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Drop kick delivered with precision. Ooh. And that chop finds its target. Bo Dallas showing us how to get it done. A vicious axe handle finds its target. Headlock takeover. Bo Dallas starting to falter now. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Lands a quick punch. And then an elbow right to the shoulder. Takeover. No question about that one. Oh, man. He's barking about something now.
This is uncalled for.
Bulldog. He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Down.
And he kicks out.
Tried for it early.
Uh-oh, there's the elbow drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo Leave in Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than ever.
Nope, reverses it. The damage has been done. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the... Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact. He's back in control here.
Driven face first. Here we go. Back inside the ring. Side Russian leg sweep. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find
Rally bomb. This one's over, guys.
You got to think about using the...
This might be it.
Cover. Hooks the leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in... Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. All right, I gotta run. Thanks.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet. You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight, even if Miz didn't accidentally hit me in the face.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
We're not
brainwashed.
Yeah, we have minds of our own. Stop doing that. You first. No, you first.
It must really suck to think that you have everything going your way, only to have someone who's better looking, more famous, and more talented outsmart you in the end. Triple H has spoken. Thanks to me, you lost the match and your title shot. Are they bringing back the Divas title?
I am The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, it's finally here.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the television championship.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Buzz Buzz!
Introducing the challenger.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point. That's how you make an impact. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Breaker. Ouch. And then an elbow right to the shoulder. And it's Elias floundering some. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point. But that can obviously all change here.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Fireman's carry. Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
Just power out.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told has been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
What does Buzz have in store? Got him good with a neck breaker.
This might be it, guys. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not. I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Can he do it here?
Just go for the finisher already.
Oh, no, I don't believe it. Elias is now our champion.
Yes! Walk with Elias!
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets the match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
He's displaying classic offense here. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger, who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
An impressive backbreaker there. Brutal impact.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Slowing down the pace here with a bone-bending stretch. He's focusing on the face now. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think his shoulders are down. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
The suplex. This one is over, folks. He's making a statement here with this attack.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
What's he doing? He's inflicting some serious pain here. Comes up big with the reversal. Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one.
What does Buzz have in store?
Neckbreaker. Here's his moment, Michael.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Buzz into the cover. Seems to me, guys, like he's got him covered. And he got a near fall out of it.
Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from Elias.
Is it really that bad?
I don't want to know what that feels like. You've got to believe this one's over. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that one.
Nicely done.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
What does Buzz have in store? Slowed by the neck breaker.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
And if you thought the first one was brutal,
he's too quick for him there. Looks like we got a quarrel brewing.
the ref's got to nip this in the bud.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent... There's the pin. 1, 2, and the champ kicks out.
Still a lot more fight left.
Champ starting to feel the pressure a bit. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
Clearly on a mission here. Setting it up.
Oh, boy.
This has been a battle.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He slams him down with authority.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Looks like another victory for...
And here's a cover. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. That could do it.
Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
Is that enough for the win? Melee. Got the shoulders down. Wait a minute.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Nicely done. The champion into the cover. Yes! Takes it. Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, and still television champion, G-Dog.
Strategy.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in a Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means it will be a no DQ match.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have a real fan favorite versus The Miz. Get ready, WWE Universe. It's Buzz!
Introducing the challenger.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight. A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games. A beautiful flip.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is their desire to be part of history. I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go here.
The Miz with the offense.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
And with that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want to do is have to wait even longer while the champ's rematch clause kicks in.
The Miz with a nice reversal. The champ's starting to sweat. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of cover. And there is the quick cover.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Perfectly timed slam. Well executed. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Byron, I had a similar experience as you just. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Oh, the backbreaker does its job.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Impact and then some.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet, a la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here. Oh boy, he is rolling. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
The Miz is looking to end this. Step DDT. The Miz is going to clinch it right here. But is it enough to... He's got the shoulders down. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off. Watch it! Miz! Go! Pressing finale!
This could be it.
Shoulders down, this could be it. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Not yet.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find...
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This one is over.
The champion into the cover. And he's able to get out.
How'd he do that?
Executed perfectly. When this guy's on, look out. What does Buzz have in store? Oh, I think this man means business.
That has got to be it.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Look at this. Miz. And the Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it.
We might be looking at a new champ here.
That's it. The Miz just ended this.
Slices up his chest with a chop. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do
He
it.
hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Game, set, match. This one is
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
close call.
Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He's just so dominant.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? And he hits a hellacious neckbreaker.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
1, 2, 3.
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it. You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz. Yeah, I know we still haven't talked, but I wanted you to know I've continued to watch you every week.
Buzz, you're Intercontinental Champion. Do you know how cool that is? I mean, Bret frickin' Hart was Intercontinental Champion.